So you want to sleep train and you want to do it with the least amount of tears possible. I think anybody would say that. Hearing your baby cry is agonizing. In order to determine how we get the least amount of tears possible, we need to backtrack. How did we get here? What's going on? Would you agree that your baby probably needs you to fall asleep? You rock them to sleep or feed them to sleep, then put them in the crib. Now, when the baby wakes up in the middle of the night, it's because they went through a sleep cycle. They went from deep to light sleep. And they slightly woke up. Does that make sense? They're not crying because they're hungry. They're crying because they woke up and you had put them to sleep originally. So now they cry for you to put them back to sleep because they don't know how. In the first few weeks, sure, they're probably hungry, but after that, no. So what do? We want to teach them to sleep, but we don't want them to have to cry endlessly. Well, before we get there, let's talk about one more thing. We've determined now that your baby doesn't know how to fall asleep on their own, right? But there's also an association there. They're used to getting you to fall asleep. So we understand now there's a big habit. It doesn't mean that you're doing a bad job. It just means there's an association there that needs broken. Because does that make sense? If they get that sometimes to go to sleep, it's easier. Well, of course, if they're used to getting rocked or fed to sleep, they're gonna choose that. So does it also make sense that if we're gonna take that part away, babies don't have a way of reasoning with us? You can't be like, hey, this is how we're gonna do things now, do you understand? No, they only have the ability to cry. It's what they do. So now do you get what I'm getting at? It's kind of impossible to sleep train with 0 tears because there's an association that needs broken, a strong one, but they have no ability to reason with us. I don't want you to have to hear your baby cry. I didn't want to hear mine either. It's tough. So I developed a method that will get your baby sleeping with the least amount of tears possible. I'm not going to pretend like there will be 0. That's impossible. The only way to do that is to keep a sleep prop in there, and that's not sleep training. If you want to know how to sleep train quickly and effectively, go to actuallysleeping.com/free training or click the link.